motorcyclehunters.com. Today we are going to check out a 2009 Kawasaki ZX6R Monster Edition. So you can pretty much tell right away, drenched in gloss black, this thing is dripping with the black, and the strategically placed Monster Energy logos, green seat, and easily one of my favorite little things is the green wheel tape. I just love it. It reminds me of the old GP bikes from the early 2000s. So it does give it that extra race look. Now, as we get into this, you're going to see it is in great shape. Super cool paint. You can kind of get an idea. It is very black. There's no flake, at least that I can see. This has the pooch windscreen, a little bit of the double bubble almost. Well, not quite the double bubble, but it is an aftermarket windscreen. It does have the aftermarket Works USA exhaust. Little shorty, we're going to hear that later. But as far as aftermarket goodies, that's pretty much it. It does have the aftermarket tail delete. So that's nice, real quality piece in there. But that's pretty much it for the aftermarket bits and pieces. You kind of even see there you go, see the Monster in there? Yeah. These bikes are really cool in the fact that it's just the Monster Energy livery. It's a 599cc inline 4 motor. You can see the little pedal rotors and the Showa BPF, the big piston fork. It has the larger internals. Basically makes the bike just handle a lot smoother, a lot more predictable. But if you're a track person, that's really going to go a long way. Most of the time, it's just people riding these on the regular roads, on the highways and things, and you're not really pushing them to the limit. So, although you might notice some difference if you're somewhat of an aficionado of sport bikes, you may notice that. But you probably have to push the bike quite a bit to really start to understand what it's capable of. But as you can see, this bike is extremely clean. I love the wheels. There's the green tape. Very cool looking. Rear sets. Bar ends are in good shape. Little tiny scuff, but that's probably just from pulling it in the garage or something. It has the seat cowl on it. Green seat. Very cool looking. But it is a ZX6R. 599cc, like I said, so it's not the 636. In excellent condition. Now, if you're a track person, this is really going to work well for you. It's going to be set up so that you could just pretty much take it to the track and have to tape your headlights and your rears, signals, take off the your mirrors, and then that's pretty much it. You're ready to go. But if you're just regular everyday rider styling, you're going to look really great on this because it is an excellent looking bike. It's in great shape. Beautiful machine. Oh, there's just a little bit of a blemish right there. It's kind of it though, really. Not much. And you're going to see why, because it's got such low mileage. Bar ends on this are excellent. Got that really cool looking central ram air in duct, the intake right there. All the high pressure is right there in the front of the bike, and it's taking all that air right in through here into the air box into your motor, which is going to make an awesome sound once this bike is ripping. It's easily a good sound. Cowie, you know, they definitely have their own sound. Everybody does. You can almost close your eyes and tell. Other cool thing about this, it has the O-Link steering damper. So you have the high quality steering damper right there. It is adjustable. Controls on this bike, very simple stuff. You have your lap timer, high beam, low beam, turn signal left, right, and your horn. Right side is your on-off your start stop. This let's see, this toggles some of the things that are on your dash. Now you have your centrally located analog tach and your digital speedometer, your gear indicator, your odometer, your clock, your temperature gauge, any of your lights. But you can also see that this bike only has 1,755 miles on it. And for an 09, that is really not a lot. So whoever had this prior probably sat around and just looked at it a lot. Probably wiped it down more than they wrote it, because it is in excellent shape. You have your modes here, your trip meters. Again, you can, well, it's already zeroed out, but you could redo it right there. You have your gas gauge right here. It's just your on-off, your high beam, low beam, which I think we have to start the bike for that. Neutral light, obviously. Your indicator lights as far as your turn signals. And that's pretty much it. So really, really simple, straightforward stuff. It is one of the kind of like the older Last of the Gunfighters, not the heavily traction control clad type of a bike. Not a lot of electronics, but it does, you know, offer, again, your lap timer, some things like that. Slipper clutch, you know, so it has those types of things for, let's say, spirited riding. All right, so I don't know if I have to pull the clutch on this one.
Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Ding that notification bell for updates.
Nope. Oh, that sounds good. All right. Oh boy. That is an angry bike. Sounds amazing. Love it. High beam, low beam, high beam, low beam. Left turn signal. Right front. Right rear. Left rear. And a blip. Oh yeah, that's definitely sounding good. If you have neighbors that like it quiet, well, they're going to be waking up, especially if you're firing this sucker up sometime in the early morning. Let's see, this is going to be foot brake and then hand brake. Everything works, and we really strive to make sure that when you get a bike from us, it's as good as it can be. This is why we do the 48-point check. Oh yeah, good looking bike. Yeah, the black and green is just a stunner. It's a standout. Sounds awesome, great shape. I mean, super low mileage for the year. It's tough to beat 755 miles, 1,755 miles. Where are you finding another one like that? I don't know that you would. The other thing I really do like about these, integrated tail turn signals up front here. They don't have the big stalks hanging out. And, you know, a lot of bikes are doing it where they have them up in the mirrors, which is a great idea because they're up higher, a little bit more visible. But, you know, those are integrated. They're within the body, the fairing somewhat. They do stick out, obviously. They kind of need to so that they can be seen. But it makes it for a much more sleeker look. I mean, they have since changed these bikes in several different iterations of the front. But that's still, I mean, that is just one of the best looking ones, period. I think so. But, you know, can't help but be a little biased. I mean, even the rear hugger, it's got these little flanges there. It just looks good. Little tiny design things. That light is for your license plate. So that's illuminated, so it's all ready to go. All ready to rock and roll. Right down to the battery tender, because every one of our bikes gets a 48-point checklist. We go through these as thorough as we possibly can so that when you get it, it's as close as we can make it to a newer bike. Again, it's an 09 with 1,700 miles. There wasn't a whole lot, but we definitely check it because when they do sit, there are things that we want to be concerned about, to look for, to make sure that we're not getting a callback for anything ridiculous. It should have been looked at. This is why we are very thorough in this, and we make sure that it is ready to rock and roll. So if you are digging the 2009 Kawasaki ZX6R Monster Energy Edition, give us a call at 717-273-1809. Now you can see our full list of our current inventory at www.cyclehunters.com, and you can email us at cyclehunters@gmail.com. We do have some financing options available. We have aftermarket warranties for any one of our bikes. We have a very wide selection of sport bikes, adventure tours, cruisers, some odd bikes, some in-betweeners, some little ones like the ones out there. We have all different types of machines, and if there is something that you're looking for specifically, let us know. Drop us a line. Like, comment, and subscribe, and please share the videos. We definitely appreciate you guys so much for all the support and the love that we get. We are extremely busy, so doing these videos, I mean, it's just a walk around, but we do some other things from time to time, but it's been busy, and that's all thanks to you guys. So anyway, hope that your holidays are going great. You had a great Thanksgiving. It's getting cold out, so this is when everybody's getting ready to get to the next riding season. You're picking up your new gear, your new bikes maybe, but if you're looking for a super low mileage ZX6R Monster Energy Edition, look no further. And until the next bike, happy riding.